Hey guys, it's Fire Ginger Wolf back here with the Guild Wars 2 video. Sorry for not getting them up earlier. I had friends over this weekend and I've been trying to play some other games. But I figured I'd end the night with some Guild Wars. So we're going to be playing with the Elementalist tonight. Um, this is going to be a Signet Shout, I think, build. This is going to be including Signets and Shouts. A lot of it's gonna be burning stuff. The two signets I grabbed are condition dealers. The other skills I have are kind of just the shout skills. So I'll run through everything quick, and then we'll be doing the two games. So to start with, um, I'm gonna run with the staff. I think I'm gonna run with the Warhorn because I can do a couple things here, and then I got the staff. But mainly, I think the main one we're gonna use is the scepter and the Warhorn. So I've got the skills. I've got wash the pain away, mist bellow from you, healing allies in range and cleansing conditions on the final pulse. We have feel the burn, heat waves blast out from the player, causing damage or granting fire aura to allies, burning and might. I've got the Signet Fire, improves critical chance, burn your target and nearby foes. I then have Signet of Earth, improve toughness, immobilize and bleed your foe. And then we have Rebound, shout and infuse your allies with arcane energy. Allies who take lethal damage while this is active ignore the death blow and are healed instead. If the effect expires naturally, grant an aura based on your current attunement. So those are the skills we've got. And then for traits, we've got just the fires. So we got gain power while in fire attunement. I wasn't sure which one, but I'm going to go. Got multiple variants of this I'm going to try. So I've got burning fire, cast lesser, cleansing fire when you have a number of conditions on you. And that's lesser cleansing fire is a cantrip, cure conditions, and burn foes. Number of conditions is 3. Sunspot, gain a fire aura and damage nearby foes. And this happens when gain a fire aura and damage nearby foes when you attune to fire. Also triggers an overload skills, which is this Tempest. We have when at or above the might threshold, gain increased power. Power bonuses are doubled while tuned to fire. Your fire weapon skills gain reduced recharge, deal increased strike damage to burning foes, and then we have Pyromantics. I want to say Penance. Gain might for using any skill attuned to fire. While leaving fire attunement or successfully completing a fire overload, unleash a flame expulsion. The flame expulsion. After a short delay, consume might on yourself and release a torment of flame. Allies are granted might while damage and burning is increased based on might consumed. Now I've got arcane. Gain might when you swap attunements. Your critical strikes have a chance to inflict a condition based on your attunement. So a lot of fire will be burning. Grant a boon to allies when changing attunements. Final shielding, cast lesser arcane shield. Excuse me. When struck while below the health threshold, block attacks with an energy shield. If it blocks 3 attacks, it explodes for, I believe it's crit damage. Maybe not, just block attacks. Elemental enhancement, gain concentration in your attunements. In your attunements, gain reduced recharge. So we have concentration, which means boons are going to last longer, so our might will last longer. We have bountiful power, deal increased strike damage for each boon on you, a 2% damage increase. And then we've got the Tempest. So I've got the Overload, which basically allows you to do certain things based on your element. Overloads grant you an aura based on your attunement. So we've got those. Your concentration increased. Gain additional concentration while above the health threshold. Gain stability and swiftness when starting an Overload. And then we have Overloads grant protection. Protection grants increased damage reduction. And then time to attain singularity is reduced upon successfully executing an overload. Gain increased damage. So those are those. And then I've got the same ones here. So we got Sigil Smoldering, which is going to increase inflicted burning duration. And we have Sigil Enhancement, which is deal 0.5 extra damage per boon on yourself. I've got the Carrion Amulet for the power, vitality, condition damage. And then I've got the Ruin of the Flame Legion, which offers power, burning duration, and the last one is increased damage to burning foes by 7%. So basically the point of this is going to be lots of conditions, the shouts are more the area effects, and the signets are more targeting certain effects. So that's what we're running with. Just as a reminder for the scepter, we've got flame strike, strike your flame with flame, and create an aura that delivers a lesser attack after short delay. Lots of burning, which is going to trigger that extra burning damage and all that stuff. Dragon's Tooth, draw an explosive tooth, Dragon's Tooth on your foe for burning and damage. Release a fiery phoenix that attacks foes on a line before exploding, returning you a carrying condition and granting you vigor. Heat Sink, give stacks of might to yourself, then spread boons you have to allies. And Wildfire, release a fiery torment that burns enemies. That's kind of we're gonna be going with the fire ones basically. And then we got the staff, fireball, cast fireball, explodes an impact and hits multiple foes. Lava Fountain, make lava erupt from the target area. Flame Burst, burn furs at the target location. Burning Retreat, quickly roll backward, leaving behind a line of fire that burns. And Meteor Shower, call on a Meteor Shower under the target area. So, a lot of it's going to be fire. The rest of these are just like Ice Shards, Shatterstone, Water Trident. So, like, I should go through these. But so you got the water, which is Ice Shards, fire 3 Ice Shards at your foe. Shatterstone, cast a Shatterstone that explode at the target area, applying vulnerability. And Water Trident, cast a Water Trident that damages foes and heals allies. And then air, we have Arc Lightning, cast Arc of Lightning at stages. The different stages, the more damage. Strike your foe with lightning. And then Blinding Flash, blind your foe with a flash of light. And Earth, fling stone daggers at your foe and bleed them. Rock Berry, envelop yourself in a stony barrier that improves toughness, and you can eventually launch these. And you have Dust Devil, blind your foes with a blast of sand. And then for staff, we have Water Blast, spray a jet of water at your foe that splashes to heal nearby allies. Ice Spike, drop a giant ice spike on foes to make them vulnerable. Sorry guys, Geyser, create a geyser to heal nearby allies. Frozen Ground, coat the area and ice, chilling foes that enter it. And Healing Rain, call down a healing rain on the target area, granting regeneration to allies in carrying conditions once every 3 seconds. Air, we have Chain Lightning, hit multiple foes with arcs of Chain Lightning. Lightning Surge, charge a Lightning Surge that damages and blinds foes near your target when it discharges. Gust, push foes backward with a burst of air. Windborne Speed, you and your nearby allies gain swiftness while carrying conditions, immobilize and chill. And Static Field, create an electric field that stuns foes crossing it. And then for Earth, hurl a rock and weaken your foe. Eruption, shake the ground until it erupts and damages foes. Magnetic Aura, reflect projectiles with magnetic energy. Unsteady Ground, create unsteady ground that foes cannot cross. And Shockwave, create a shockwave that bleeds and mobilizes your target. So a lot of this is going to be fire. This is kind of like like I said, it's another condition damage. But the one thing that I wanted to say was, I grabbed the Tempest for that, a couple of the extra concentration, and then, yeah, the extra concentration. The shouts are more the area effects, and the signets are more target specific for more condition based. So it is in a sense another condition build, but the idea is kind of, you know, the signets and shouts and trying all these different combinations and stuff like that. So it's hard to not play the Elementalist with a condition build. I feel like it is, but maybe it's not. Condensation on water. No, I don't know. It's like I could use the staff, but that's a lot. It doesn't. It hits for more, but the burning damage is quite nice, and especially since it casts every 3/4 of a second, it just shreds through things. I do plan on, like I said, I'm gonna have multiple variants of this build and other builds with the Elementalist. A lot of them I have the same idea of a lot of the same things, but this is, I don't know, this is kind of more of a burning build. Like it's focused a lot on conditions, burning specifically. But the shouts are more for the helping allies and area effects, and the signets are more for targeting specific enemies. So, I don't know. This may work, may not work. A lot of these builds might be the same for the Elementalist, so I'm going to apologize now for that. but hopefully you guys are seeing the differences between some of them based off the skills. So, because the skills are definitely a lot condition based. You got burning, bleeding, and immobilize. Gives might to allies, heals allies, and then this kind of can heal allies or give them an aura. So, the idea is going to be kind of hopefully just doing lots of burning damage and stuff like that, and benefiting from the deal increased strike damage to burning foes, getting this, which grant power, so they're going to hit more and more condition damage. We've got the deal increased strike damage for each boon on you, and then we've got the deal increased damage to burning foes by 7%. So a lot of it's kind of getting the burning stacks going and just having a lot of might stacks to deal that extra damage with the boons or to burning foes. So that's kind of the idea. Oh, I didn't even go through the scepter skills. Oops. I didn't go through the scepter skills. My bad. Let's see here. Scepter. No, I did. Oh, that was Warhorn. Tidal Surge. Send a tidal wave that not regenerates and heals allies, then knocks enemies back. Water Globe. Blast a water orb that heals allies as it travels. Cyclone. Blast Cyclone that pulls enemies towards its location and grants swiftness to allies it affects. Lightning Orb. Launch an orb of lightning that fires projectiles at nearby foes. Sand Squall. Apply protection to you and your allies, then increase the duration of all boons currently existing on you and your allies. Gain Manic Aura. And then we have Dust Storm. Summon a Dust Storm that inflicts conditions. So. Oh, I grabbed the staff. Oh, come on. That didn't work out well. Shoot. That didn't work out well. I didn't realize I switched to the staff. I thought I was on the staff already. Oops. Oh, I can't even... Seriously, I'm stuck with the staff for the game. Oh, that's not good. That does not help me. I was hoping I would be able to switch weapons. Alright, this changes the game completely. Shoot, I thought I had the... that's unfortunate. Oh, that's so not fair. Oh gosh. Come on, thank you.
They took the henge.
There we go. Boom. If we can hold 2 of the points and keep our kills in front of theirs, we should be okay.
You've seized the henge.
Ah, really?
The keep's been lost.
Ah. Shoot. That did more damage than that. I was hoping to use the scepter this game, but we'll have to make the staff work. I mean, we'll get the extra strike damage on burning foes, but it will not be the same
The keep's been lost.
as it normally would be. Ah, shoot. Nice.
The keep's been lost.
Nice. Shoot. Dang it. We can hold sides, that would be good. I feel like they give us the 2 points ahead. I mean, we're in trouble if we can't call a couple of these points.
Your enemy took the mine.
Oh, seriously? Wow. It's game, unfortunately. Shoot. Oh, I thought I had the right weapons. That doesn't help me.
Time to do some real damage.
Shoot. Oh, come on. Yuck. That was not good on my end. That was pretty bad on my end. Jakes. Ugh. I like the scepter better because it attacks so much faster. But I like the immobilize on this. That's good. The burning on these two is good. And the extra might is going to allow for extra condition damage. But the one reason I like this is 3 seconds of immobilizing is always good. Basically, doesn't allow them to move. I didn't benefit from that extra burning damage and all that stuff, so I'm going to make sure I'm on the scepter this game to hopefully see if I notice a difference. Area might. See, how fast this thing attacks is just nuts. And it's that extra strike damage, which is going to be helpful. There we go. Coliseum. Alright, I mean, I was hoping I would use the scepter. That would have been a lot better. But definitely, the staff definitely hits a lot harder. But the one thing I counted on was be able to use benefit from that burning, because the scepter's first skill burns, and it's a 3/4 second. So basically, you have constant burning, and you're gonna get that extra 10%, and then you've got the burning damage. You got like 17% damage bonus to burning foes, and then you've got the 2% boon and the staff attacks. I'm gonna before I lose every second. This is it's still pretty quick, but you're gonna get a lot more damage out of this than out of the scepter just because it attacks faster and you can trigger these skills so much faster. So hopefully this game goes a little bit better. Sorry I wasn't able to use the scepter the first game. I said hopefully the guys make sense. It's kind of a lot of these I think are gonna be a lot of conditions. But I think the one main thing is the area effects with the shouts, and then the more the specific targets with the signets. So that's the kind of the idea, and then you've got just the constant area of effect with the burning and stuff. So now I've got the right weapon this time. I'm a lot happy with that already.
Hold on to your points. Seize theirs. You captured dragon.
Time to do some real damage.
You lost lion. You captured the field.
Like I said, it may not hit as fast, but the burning damage is definitely a lot stronger with the scepter. then when there's it's that extra strike damage, which is gonna be so helpful. Basically, just seeing everybody runs home, or if anyone comes mid. That's kind of the thing we're trying to see.
Lost life.
How the heck did he get back over here?
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power. The artifacts have reached maximum power. Red team has obtained an artifact. Blue team has obtained an artifact. You've captured Kraken.
Oh, come on. Ah. There we go. This damage is... I mean, I don't know how... I think it's working better. Just because of the constant burning damage, especially if I can get the stacks going, it's just going to add up so much more.
The Colosseum's artifacts are accruing power.
Much better.
You've lost life.
A lot of it is that extra strike damage, I think. I mean, obviously I can get that in most builds, but the signets are definitely helping if I can,
Team has
you know,
obtained the north point.
immobilize an enemy. They can't move. That definitely makes a difference. They get stuck.
You've captured Lion.
Easy.
Your team is victorious.
Nice work. Boom. Boom. Very nice work. Alright. Top damage, top kills. I don't know. Like I said, it's hard to know. Like, obviously, I can get this weapon set up, the strike damage, all that stuff with most of these. But the main idea of this was kind of you had the area of effect skills and the targeting skills. Like, immobilized for 3 seconds, it doesn't seem like that long, but you're stuck sitting there for 3 seconds. That's quite a long time. And then you stack. It's got good bleeding damage. This has got good burn. Basically, I was just stacking conditions on top of them. And yes, you may be able to get rid of them, but if it's every 3/4 seconds, it's just gonna keep stacking. I get the extra every attack. I get might, and which is gonna give me power and condition damage, which means more burning damage. I get increased strike damage to burning foes. I get extra damage per boon on me, and then you've got the the ruin, which is increases burning duration, and you get extra damage by 7%. So I mean, overall, like it worked really good, and you get 0.5% extra damage per boon on yourself. Like it's just nuts. Like how fast I was dropping some of these people because I just would just sit there and just. I didn't need to, I could just sit there and target them with the one skill, and the burning damage was just enough to scare. Like it just scared them. Um, it worked so well with the scepter. The staff was okay, but the scepter is the one I really wanted to use. So obviously the second game was a lot better than the first game, but overall, not bad. But the idea is to use the shouts more as area of effects, either for healing, support, or the burning might stuff. And then the signets, even though the burning one can hit multiple people, the idea is to like basically use the mobilize to get one target, whoever your main focus is, to keep them mobilized for like a couple seconds, apply the bleeding, and then just sit there and line them up with the burning, and then hit them with the burning signet. I mean, it's just nuts. So, hopefully you guys enjoyed that. Hopefully that makes sense on the build. I know a lot of it was the scepter doing the work and stuff, but the idea of the skills was to make it more uh, area of effect or target specific in order to help you bring down targets. So, hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, be sure to hit that like, subscribe button if you haven't already. Take care. Have a great rest of your night, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video.